complete this game was for your team tonight?
Pardon me? Sorry.
How complete this game was for your team tonight?
Well, listen, it was a fast-paced game, and there was a lot of offense out there. So, it's good to get another win. It's good to get everybody on the court, all those kind of things, and keep on going. We'll get back to work tomorrow on getting ready for the next one.
How much does the ability to pull Joe in the fourth quarter like that, you think, provide long-term benefits down the road?
Yeah, it should, right? I think somebody mentioned to me after the last game that comes in handy to keep the minutes down. So, and then you can stack a couple of those up. It's good. I think, the long term of, when you get up to 36, 38 every night in a busy week and all that kind of stuff probably does take a bit of a over the long months and months of games. So it's good to kind of keep everybody down there a little bit tonight, especially him.
Surveying your career and all the leagues that it's taken you to, how rare is 48, 11, and 6 in 3 quarters?
That's pretty rare. That's a lot of points in 30 minutes of playing time. I think he got most of them in the third quarter there. I mean, I don't think he missed a shot, or I don't know, but it seemed like he was ready. 29, 10 for 10. Yeah, it's pretty efficient.
In that quarter, Nick, you guys, especially coming out of halftime, you spanned that empty corner pick and roll with him and Tyrese.
Yes.
I guess, what were you seeing there, and what kind of progress have you seen from Tyrese? Maybe working on that practice, coming into the season.
Yeah, I mean, it was just. It seemed like that was a kind of go-to thing. We saw was open. And we just, until they made an adjustment on it, we were just going to keep hammering it. And you're right. I mean, he's coming off there, and the pocket pass is open, and he's rolling. It's good that he's just going to it, because it's he's coming with some steam at the rim, and he's going to probably get a bucket or a free throw or both. So it's good that he just keeps reading it. And then they did finally switch the coverage, and then he got to the outside and started laying a few in. So that's what it looks like. You got to make the read.
We had a couple moments in this game where he cut along the baseline for an open three, curled around the screen, kind of knew how to space around Joel. How much of that was understanding the playbook already versus just intuitive motion?
Most of it was intuitive. I think we did call one or two plays for him after he hit a couple. One of them, I think, maybe about his third one. So most of it was just him, but he does things quickly. I just noticed that's one thing that stood out to me tonight. He does things quickly. He inbounds the ball quickly. He cuts quickly. He turns and gets his feet set quickly. Like, he does things at a super quick rate, but yet under control. But that was good. He looked full of confidence and like some of the things I see defensively too. He's a good communicator out there.
During the 50 games right now with Dad, what stands out the most in terms of what's impressed you the most of this team so far, this part of the season?
Well, I don't know. I think that I like to think that we could play aggressively, right? That we're when we get the ball, that we're looking for opportunities early, and we're trying to attack the paint, and we're doing those things quickly. And then at the other end, that we're up guarding. There wasn't a whole lot of defense out there tonight by either team, so I'm not going to say I was impressed by that tonight, but I have been in stretches that we're working. And probably, if I had to pick something, is I just think that I'm learning a lot about them, and they're getting better, and seeing a lot of different stuff. We're getting better, making just little tweaks to things that they're able to pick up pretty quickly.
What impressed you about Nick Batum tonight? Just being able to get him in there. He scored 9 quick points quickly. Just, I guess, what stood out to you about his game tonight?
Well, he again, I think that going into this, I think he's a quality player. right? He just does a lot of things at a high level. He thinks the game. He plays both ends. He stretches the floor. He can pass. So that kind of proved. I mean, he just kind of went in and what was his plus minus 30 or something? I mean, he just does a lot of things that impact the game, winning wise, and that's and it doesn't seem like it's ever a selfish play or any of that kind of stuff. He's just a good basketball player, really good. Yeah.
How amazing was it to have someone who can not only shoot efficiently, he can, but shoot those shots kind of off the move, just catch and inspire you right away?
It's important because I think that those that's you're going to have to be able to squeeze those off against really good teams that are chasing hard, and sometimes that's your shot, and you got to be able to get them up, and you can tell he's put a lot of time into his craft to be able to fly off a screen and get turned around and get his feet set and shoot it so confidently. So it's nice. I mean, gives you somebody that can do that gives you a whole different kind of section of a playbook of stuff you can run for guys coming off shooting.
So far, he's finished really well at the rim, probably better than he ever has in his career. What do you think has led to that success so far?
Well, just he's put in some time on it. We've talked about it. I've always thought he was he had a chance to be an open floor player and be more aggressive in the open floor. And you can see that there's a lot of times there's people in front of him and he's punching through there, right? And that's what we want him to do. I think it's hard on the move. To not draw some contact or not get to the front of the rim if he'll do it. I mean, he's a really good athlete. Needs to use those things and just those things. I mean, aggressive, his mindset, him working on it, and then him taking it to the court. Yep, we're good. Okay, thanks everybody.